Hey guys, welcome back to the Snap Ring Chronicles. We're coming back at you with the new Quinn Harbor Freight Ratchet. And this is the 3/8 head ratchet, 3/8 drive I mean. And here's what the packaging says. Low profile sealed head ratchet, precision 92th gear with 4 degrees arc swing, sealed head, extended tool life for keeping out dirt and debris, hardened chrome moly drive gear for added strength. On the back, some warnings, and where is it made? It says right there, made in Taiwan. And here again says made in Taiwan, and the item number on this is 70585. Okay, but before we jump into it, I think I'm 13 subscribers away from hitting my goal of 2,000 subscribers. So you guys out there, I am accepting, as a Christmas gift, I am accepting subscriptions. So if you guys want to give me a subscription as a gift for Christmas after enjoying a year's worth of content, hey, I'm more than happy to accept it. And it'll probably be the cheapest gift you give all year since it's free to give. Okay, so let's look at this. And a word about how to open this package. I know people ask me sometimes, oh, how do you open that? Well, you need one of these. Most of the times you need like some kind of a cutter. And over here you're going to have a little tab that looks like this with a little cutter in the middle, and that sits across there, and you just snip the ends of that like that and snip the other end, and that gives that room to come out. And over here has some more marks. You would cut right here and here to pinch this bridge out. I didn't do that. I just took a screwdriver and I pried this up and I pinched this side just to keep it all together, and I was able to get it out. Okay, so I haven't taken this apart yet, and you and me are gonna open this up as we go. You're gonna see what I see for the first time. And I put this here down because I can see there's some grease in there already coming out from the sides. And the handle is really comfortable, really nice, comfortable handle. The white, the blue is hard plastic. The black is a rubber or a rubbery substance or material. Not sure what it is, but it's softer than the rest of it. And this measures pretty long, 9.5 inches for this 3/8 ratchet. So it's kind of a longer ratchet, kind of a longer handle ratchet. Okay, let's open it up and see what's inside. This is not a quick release ratchet, so there's no button here or anything. Has the snap ring here. Oh boy. Okay, that was kind of roundabout, but alright, we got that done. Here is the ring. You can see it's kind of oily. And pull it out a little bit, well, pull it out a lot. And here's the plate. And the plate is of the paper thin variety. It's well greased, as you can see, and you can see how thin that the plate is. Here is the gear, and the gear, as you see, is well greased. There's a lot of grease in there, and there's a hole in the middle of the gear on the back. And here are the teeth. 90 teeth on this ratchet. The ball detent looks well centered. Well, maybe not perfectly centered, but it looks pretty good. Looks okay, I guess. And if you don't know, this is pretty much a copy of the gear wrench ratchet, the 92 gear wrench ratchet. So I guess I'll let you know that right now. So to give you some perspective on what you're getting, pretty much this is pretty much a 90-tooth gear wrench ratchet, rebranded, like I think made by Apex Group, which Apex Group makes gear wrench, and I guess Harbor Freight contracted with Apex Group to make them a 90-tooth ratchet, and they gave them pretty much the 90-tooth gear wrench style ratchet. Here's the pawl, looks exactly like the gear wrench. If you want to compare, I have a video I made on the gear wrench 90-tooth ratchet like 2 videos ago. So if you go back and check my videos, like 2 videos ago, I have a gear wrench 90-tooth, and pretty much you're gonna find the same ratchet. One difference here. Wait a second. Oh no, I forgot this part. I guess I didn't see it. This one also has a an O-ring here. I don't want to take it out. It's kind of messy, but you see the rubber O-ring sits in the channel, just like the 90-tooth gear wrench. And here is the switch mechanism. Let me get a tweezer real quick. And it has a plunger. Has a plunger and a spring, like the gear wrench. And then you can push out the switch, but there's another plunger underneath the switch. So, and here's the switch, and the switch looks pretty much like the gear wrench, and also, get it to focus, here, on the edge here, there is another rubber O-ring to seal it from the front. So you have one sealing it from the back on the plate side, and one from the switch side on the front here, having a rubber O-ring right there. And what's left is the plunger underneath the switch, and there's a plunger, and it's hollow, has a spring underneath the switch. And so they're double plunges. I think they're identical, so they're probably interchangeable. Here's a peek inside the body. It looks thick here. Everything looks pretty thick. The walls, the broaching looks clean. Looks pretty good. Everything looks decent. Okay, one thing I just found right now is that inside the hole there's a good amount of rust. You probably won't be able to see it. Let me see here. No. Maybe a little bit there, but not really. Yeah, there's a good amount of rust inside the hole. Not like super duper rust, but there is rust in there, which is kind of strange. I did notice at the end of the spring here there was kind of brownish color, and when I looked inside the hole I can see it better than you can, but there was some rust in there. So there's that to look out for when if you're gonna buy this, take it apart, get the rust out. To put this back together, you take your plunger, you put it back in there, you take your switch, make sure your switch is right, correct. It's with the thing facing down like that. Don't put it upside down, because you're gonna get it stuck in there, because that plunger will go up that hole and you won't be able to remove it. And ask me how I know. Okay, you put it in like that, and you press the plunger down a little bit. And like that. Take the other plunger and you put that in its hole like this. You take your pawl, remember with the numbers facing outside and the non-numbers facing on the back like this. Put that on the plunger. Now take your gear and position that in place like that. This is what it looks like when it's ratcheting. See, that's what it looks like. And now you take your plate, slip that on like this, and let's try this ring again and see if we can get it to cooperate. Take your ring, no, it's not cooperating. You know why? Because this is loose. There we go. Maybe I should have my stuff together before I start a video, huh? That would probably make sense. And there we go. Make sure it's secure. Give it a few turns, see if it's ratcheting. They put a good amount of, I think it's super lube. It looks like super lube or something in there. I don't know if I would personally use a grease or a super lube in something with this fine teeth, like 90 teeth or more. I would probably, me personally, everybody has their preference, but me personally, I'll probably use a light oil, like 3-in-1 or Marvel Mystery oil, or something light in these really fine tooth ratchets. So there you go. That's the new Quinn 3/8 90 tooth ratchet from Harbor Freight. And if you go right now, they are Quinn tools are 20% off. They have a coupon online, 20% off. So this originally was $25, and me personally, I probably wouldn't have paid $25 for this because I'm cheap. So I bought this with the coupon, 20% off for $19.99, and to me, that seems a better price for this ratchet. Okay guys, until next time.